Hey everyone, this is Mikas, and I'm gonna be coming at you with a short market update video. This is just meant to share my opinions with you about what the market is doing right now and some potential price action that I could maybe foresee happening. So, as we all know, we just recently had this bullish run up here, and off that bullish run, as you can see, we've descended into a little bit of a descending triangle. Since this descending triangle has formed after a recent bullish trend, it is indicative of a reversal pattern. If you want to read more about that, I recommend this tradingstrategyguides.com website. They have a lot of good stuff. And as you can see, after this initial bullish trend, a descending triangle can be indicative of a break. Of a reversal. Yeah, so there's that. Moving back into the market, you can see this huge orange line. This is another bearish indicator that I'll outline right now. This is a part of a bigger play on the 4-hour chart. We can see a nice head and shoulders pattern right here, this being the head, the two shoulders out here. This is a little bit of a wonky head and shoulders because it kind of looks like there's a double shoulder or like a swing fail pattern in there, but I don't know. I'm still hoping it'll play out. I measured the timeline, and off that bullish trend, we had about 3 days and 20 hours of consolidation or the shoulder building before we had that pump to the head. So I took that time period and plotted it over here, and this orange line is indicative of what that timeline would be if we measured and if we apply the same time frame to both shoulders. And as you can see, that's playing into this descending triangle, which is indicative of that bearish descent. So I'm pretty hopeful there's a little bit of a short play coming, but who knows? We live in volatile times. The stock market's still pumping, but I mean, we'll see. Besides that, I'm going to be trying to apply the descending triangle entry and exit strategy that's outlined on this website. And just to briefly outline that strategy is on the third or fourth bounce. Right now we've had 3 bounces. It should be breaking through on the third bounce, but it is possible to see a little bit of a retracement. So as long as this candle closes below this blue line, this descending triangle is still at play. But I would probably expect a downtrend pretty quickly after this pump. I could even see it perfectly synergizing with this orange line and going a little bit sideways and then kind of breaking through where this orange line is at. But right now my entry is at 63.80. I'll also show you my trading setup in a second, but I have an entry for a short at 63.80, and the target for that is, the rule of thumb with these descending triangles is you go for as far or as much as like the width of the triangle essentially. So I think I called it 2% because it's like 1.9 or something. So I'm just going to call it 2 with a hopefully we like wick out. That should be from 6400 because that is technically what the bottom support is being called at. But since I'm entering at 6380, I'm going to move it down slightly. And as you can see, that's an exit 6250. So that's exactly where I have my buy order set up for a take profit for my short. But that also lines up nicely with the tops of these candle bodies over here that have obviously been experiencing that 6250 region as resistance when we were over here, so it'll act as support now. So that is my trading setup essentially. I am going to be going short off this trend, although I do have a long play setup just in case. So this is my setup right now. I'm running it on a testnet account because I'm just trying to practice my entry and exit strategies. Also why I'm kind of making this video, just to share with you some of my progress and practice getting my plays out there in case anyone wants to follow them. But as you can see, I do have this conditional trigger set up here at 63.80. The sell offer is for 63.80, but I'm going to be triggering it at 6400. Once again, once we come back down to that bottom support line, I really want my orders to be already at play just so I can fill them. Otherwise, my first take profit is going to be down here at around 6250. I have the trigger set to 6300 just because I want my orders in the order book by the time we hit that level so I can liquidate them as fast as I can. And then I have also a long order in case we pump off of this, because I forgot, I was looking at something earlier. I think I saw like a broadening wedge or something like that. I saw a couple bullish indicators. So I have that buy order up here at 6,600 set up just in case we decide to pump up and test 6,900 again. So yeah, that's my setup. I'm trying to be ready to go in either direction, although I am hopeful for that downward trend. If we really gain momentum, I might get rid of this take profit here and just ride the momentum to see how like low it goes. But obviously, I'm going to be checking the markets. But I am hopeful. I love trading the head and shoulders pattern, so I think we will be seeing some price action by the time we get to this orange line here, which my time is around 1600 hours. But yeah, let me know if this helped.